Hello everyone and welcome to set 5 Let's Play Fallout 3. Now I apologize if I sound a little out of it, I just woke up, but I want to get this set done with, because this set, we're getting our player house, and we're also finishing up Moira's quests, so let's go ahead and do it. Also, off screen, I did get the metal armor, which I love, and I did something else. I resupplied my stem packs and ammo.
Hey, don't mind the smell. I was just testing a few chemicals. But it's perfectly safe to breathe. Really. The last chapter is a bit more esoteric. It's about the survival of humanity as a whole, and how to rebuild society. Deep stuff, huh? We need to know how large settlements are formed, how to harness the old technology, and I'll need you to get ancient history from a nearby library. We're in the last stretch now, so let's finish it up strong. What's first? Don't be so sure. You'd be surprised how confused people get, even about important things. In this case, I'm talking about Rivet City. It's the most successful survivor settlement around, but no one here really knows how it started. Of course, that's why it's important to know how a place like that succeeded. So I need you to go there and do some researching. Oh, now I can't wait for what you find out down there. And check around to make sure you're hearing the real deal.
Okay, so the basic quest is to find out how Rivet City was formed, and make sure we get the real information. Because, well, we won't get the real information unless we, dig around. Alright, should be pretty easy to do. I also finally found, the city underground. It's pretty awesome. It's actually over in the area of the Washington Monument. It's in the Museum of History. I actually really like it. It's an entire ghoul settlement, which is awesome. Alright, so let's go do this. Alright, so there are two parts to this quest. One is the simple, just ask someone for history. They'll give you, they'll tell you to go to Bannon, who will tell you his version of the history. And then we gotta talk to someone else who actually knows the real history. And that one takes a while. What's up, Bannon?
Welcome to Potomac Attire. I think I've seen you in here before. Why, I practically set this whole place up. When I got here 12 years ago, it was just a handful of dead-enders squatting in a rusted-out rowboat. Now I'm on the council, and with my leadership, we're the strongest settlement in the Wastes. Of course, a few of those dead-enders still stick around, but who'd want to leave? Well, yes, but it was hardly any place of importance until I arrived on the scene. That's all ancient history now. No one would ever care about it. If you insist on wasting your time on that, you could try that bartending old crone down below, Belle Bonnie. Come back soon.
So yeah, basically,
Hey, be more careful.
he thinks he owns the place. Just because he's on the council. What a jackass. Actually, it'd be quicker to go this way. Oh, yeah. What? No! No! There we go. Got stuck for a second there.
In this area?
Alright. We need to go down to the Muddy Rudder, which is a bar. Which I believe is at the bottom of the ship.
Yes?
So just keep going down. Alright. The Muddy Rudder. Alright. Where are you at, lady? Whee! Land. So.
I'm Belle Bonnie, and this is the Muddy Rudder. I'll tell you what I tell all the fresh meat. Don't start anything down here, or I'll have Brock kick your ass. Probably not. What do you have? History? What, not enough shit around here already? You need to dig up more? Don't know if it ever had an official start. It's just been here forever. Stuck in the river and full of assholes. No, I can't fucking well share one. What sort of moron are you? But fine. If it'll get you out of my face, go down to Pinkerton's shed in the broken-off bow of the ship. If he decides to give you a history lesson, it's no business of mine. Now get the hell out of my bar.
Alright, simple enough. Let's go do it. Whoa. Where's the ladder? There it is. Or stairs. Alright. So yeah, we gotta go find Pinkerton now. Now, there actually is a door that will lead straight to his place, but I need a level 100 lockpick to get to it. Or I had to go through the entirety of the bow, of the broken hull, to get to it. And then unlock it from the other side. But I decided not to do that part just because, well, I want to show you how to get to him. The proper way.
Let me or a security officer know if you see anything out of the ordinary.
How about a person fully decked in metal wearing the hand of Deathclaw? It's kind of weird, especially with, you know, blue hair. Alright, let's go. Whee! Splash. I've ran away, so it should be fine. I need to go under this. Oh. Look, this one's pretty easy. Easy, quote unquote. Alright, there we go, and I can see. Let's get some air. Open up. Here we go. Out so I can breathe. There we go. I am going to be positively glowing. Hi. There we go. Ow. There we go. Limbs, head, arm. There we go. Alright. Give me that. Give me that. Alright. We now have a way out. It was this way. Well, ouch. Look, I stock up on stem packs. Fuck. And then this. Yeah, don't activate that terminal. It's a bomb. Now, where are you at, Plinkerton? Plinkerton. Yeah, Plinkerton. He's in here somewhere. Oh, there he is. What's up, buddy?
How the hell did you get in here? I suppose you can't be all that bad if you made it this far without dying. This is the part where you tell me what the hell you are doing bothering an old man who obviously wants to be left alone. Get on with it already. What? I have better things to do than yak about those backstabbers up topside. Now get going. Ha! Sounds like you've been poking around, all right. I'm surprised any of those reprobates even remember me. Maybe they still laugh about how they edged me out of the council back then. But you can set the record straight. For that, you have to go all the way back to when remnants of the Naval Research Institute cleared the Mirelurks off this wreck, about 40 years ago. We were looking for new lab space, and this bucket of bolts just happened to have a well-preserved science bay on it. Everything else just grew up around that lab once we got it up and running. The science team was led by one H. Pinkerton. About 18 years ago, Lee and her ambitious little team of backbiters showed up. Ruined everything around here, they did. She came in with her big purity project, Pipe Dream, and my whole staff started working with her, those traitors. She even took my seat on the council. By then, I was glad to leave it behind. But hell if I'm leaving the city I made great. Of course I do. A good scientist always keeps track of their data. Here, they probably don't even remember, but I kept the records of that first council meeting. Take them, if it'll put them in their place. Don't let your guard down.
Alright, so what was that? The memory serves, he goes running out if you had to go up there, I think. Not certain. Don't care. But we got what we needed. Yeah, these quests are going to take a little bit of time, sadly. I think the first 40 minutes at least will be dedicated to doing these quests. Alright. Let's head back to Megaton. But yeah, if we actually ran around and asked people about the history, we can get pieces of the truth. There's some person, I can't remember who will mention that he heard a story that someone cleared out the Mirelurks that were originally at Rivet City by themselves. Which is kind of true. They're referring to Pinkerton, but he's the one who led the charge. So that's why he's remembered as being the sole attacker, or whatever you want to call it. But still, it's kind of cool. You actually can learn the history if you spend enough time. But you won't get the optional clear until you talk to Pinkerton, sadly. Alright, so that's done.
Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started? Aha! Not just as easy as asking around, was it? Good information takes real work to uncover after all. So, tell me all about it. With the protected location and resources that came from those scientific advances, I can definitely see how it grew so quickly. A bit of smarts leads to a big reward, huh? Speaking of which, in thanks, have a few of these for the next time you've got to be quick on your wits. Oh, and I'll let the Rivet City traders know they'll be favorably mentioned in the book. You'll get a discount buying gear from them in the future. I've got to do a section on working with old computer electronics, so there's some research to be done in the old Robco production facility. Also, there used to be a big library out there. Imagine a whole building full of books. I'll need you to gather information there for me. And that'll be it for the last chapter. So, what'll it be? Oh, that sure saved me a lot of time. But I bet their book wouldn't have anything about exploding mole rats, would it? Books are where the old world kept its knowledge, and libraries are where it kept the books. And there's supposed to be one in Arlington. See if it's still there, and if you can download records from its computer. Information dumps like those would be invaluable for rebuilding humanity. Great! The library should be in Old Arlington, not far from downtown. See if you can download the archives from its computer. If you can't get those, then even the card catalog would be useful. Any little piece of information could help the book, and thus humanity. Keep up the great research.
Alright, so we now have a discount in Rivet City, which is pretty wicked. Especially considering I recently due to the quest I did to get the Deathclaw Gauntlet schematic, I jacked up the prices of every shop except for Bannon's. He gave me a discount because I helped him. So I now probably have normal prices at every other shop in Rivet City. Alright, let's save. Didn't mean to save over that one. Shoot. Oh well. Should be fine. Alright, Arlington Library. Just south of the cathedral. I think that's what it's called. Ah, these PS3 load screens.
Hold it. This area is under the authority of the Brotherhood of Steel. Leave immediately. You're awfully brave to be walking around down here by yourself. Are you scavenging the ruins? It seems that we have similar goals in mind. It's rare to meet someone who has proper priorities. I am Senior Scribe Yearling, Order of the Word. I have a proposal for you, if you're interested. I find that to be so with many Wastelanders. It may involve money, if you choose, or there may be other forms of compensation. But before you receive any reward at all, you will have to be willing to aid me in my task here in this library. If nothing else, I admire your commitment to your chosen focus. But to the point, my task here is to collect the written works of those who came before, in order to supplement the Brotherhood archives. Although most of the pre-war books have been destroyed, there are a few that have survived. But finding a book in the ruins is difficult. So return here with any books that you find, and I will reward you for them. With money, because that's what you like. Excellent. How many are you willing to trade? Very well. Here is your reward. Use it well, and return with more books when you can.
That's actually pretty cool. Okay, so, if we want to, we can access the card catalog right here. But we're not going to. Actually, let's talk to you.
Welcome back. The front desk computer has access to the card catalogs, but it appears that it's lost the connection to the main archives. Here's the password. Now, you might be able to find the central computer further in there, but I'm afraid you'll have to do that without me. I'm a scholar, not a fighter.
Alright, so yeah, we gave her the pre-war books.
Welcome back.
God damn it. We gave her the pre-war books we found earlier. Oh. Now we have to adventure into here until we find the other one. Now there actually is... I'm actually going to save over this now. A part of another quest here. We need to find Ironwall Ink. Ironwell? Something like that. It's part of a quest we'll be doing later on. I actually found it my first time here completely by accident. I didn't even know I had it until I completed the other quest. But we're probably not going to be doing it the proper way when we get to that quest.
Targeting.
Yeah, the place is filled with raiders. Screw you. Dumbass. Any more? Okay. That was an idiot. Just ran past me like, ha, yes, smack.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Poke. Hello. Oh. Sorry, dude. Didn't mean to hit you.
I got plenty more fun. Got one here.
I'm gonna try my best to ignore him.
Go time apart. I'll tear you. We got a bleeder.
Actually hit a Brotherhood of Steel member. That's gonna come back and bite me. Ooh. This. Mentats, sugar bombs. I need sugar bombs. I'll take the Mentats too. Oh, hello. Where is he?
Wanna dance me?
Oh, there you are. I didn't see her. Alright, so apart from the Brotherhood of Steel members who are probably still mad at me, that should be them all. Darts, give me that. Hopefully the rest of the Brotherhood members aren't too mad at me. I don't think I could survive an attack. Or assault by them all. Alright, that's a wall. What's that sound? Sounds weird. Let's go in here. I have no clue where the ink is, by the way. No clue whatsoever. I just found it while looting. Alright. Nothing by the looks of it. But they gave me some good, caps for, those 2 books.
Come on, boy!
So I may have to, go hunting for those books more, thoroughly. No. Give me that. Alright, upstairs we go. Ah. Don't see anything over here yet. Lovely room. Let's go. Anything over here? Nope, burn book. Alright, focus on you. Go. Alright. Reloaded. Heal up. Oh, hello. There's someone with a missile launcher in here. I think he blew himself up. You'll mount me on your what? Whatever. Ah, here we are. Alright, archives, card catalog. That should be everything. Yep. Let's get the hell out of here. Whoa! That was rude. Alright, over there. I see you.
You're gonna die!
Drop it! Rude! Give me that. I think I broke his rocket launcher, though. Ooh, quantum. Thank you. Jeebus. He killed all his friends. I didn't have to kill them all. Alright, let's get out of here. Got everything we needed. Hopefully, the Brotherhood of Steel won't attack me. On sight. They probably will. which is gonna suck. All I have to do is run from them and come back here in 48 hours, though. That's the respawn rate, or refresh rate of hostilities. Like that. No, because my bartering skills. Hooray! Let's get out of here. Oop, in there. I'm sort of retracing my tracks. Downstairs. Back to the main library. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, been through that. Been through that. No hostilities, awesome. Perfect. Probably realized it was a mistake. I didn't mean to punch a mechanized man in the face. Yet. Alright, so that's said and done. We got the archives, card catalog, all set to go. With the unmodded perk, an additional 50% damage every time you attack a mutated insect. Although rat scorpions count that as well, for some reason. Even though they're not, you know, insects. Although they do have an exoskeleton, so I kind of understand. Alright. The next one, we need a computer skill, a science skill of at least 50, which we have. If not, I have a few mentats that can help out. Let me check my skills to make sure. 52. Alright, we're just over. Hey, Lucas.
You looking for the mayor or the sheriff?
Neither. Luckily, the next area we're going to is going to be a lot easier. What's up?
Is it there? Are there books? Oh, can I go borrow some? Really? A whole library's worth of data? Right there? Oh, that's great news. So, what did you find? Tell me about it. I suspect you and I are two of the only people who really appreciate its value. Yes. Oh my goodness. When I'm done with this, I'll have to work on copying all of this information. It could take a while, you know. Oh, but here's a book of mine and some caps for your research. Think of it as pay for a civilization worth of overdue books. It does, doesn't it? I mostly just deal with it after it's junked. But a trader gave me this bit of electronics from the Robco factory. If there's a way to reactivate and control the robots there, it'd make for a good example of harnessing the past's technology for the book. Yeah, you should just be able to plug it into the mainframe at the Robco production facility. It'll give you access to the robots and terminals. Okay, here. And be sure to keep an eye peeled for any other examples of how to make old technology work for you out there.
Alright. Can I repair my stuff? I have to, probably. Nah, it should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, none too damaged. Okay, let's go. Alright, this one's actually gonna be pretty easy. Like I said, the only things we have to worry about there are rad roaches. Unless we don't hack the terminal, then we have to worry about robots. But we should be fine. There we go. It's like, come on. Alright. Let me remove that. I forgot that was going to give me a quest marker to Arlington Laboratory, so I had it marked so I knew where it was. Kind of a lot of markers on the map, you know? I still have yet to get them all, But I'm close. I'm getting closer. Although I do believe I have the trophy, the only trophy associated with finding all the markers. Or at least most of them. I have to look into that. I'm gonna try my best to get a 100% or a platinum on this. Alright. Robco Factory. All we have to do is get to the main terminal, hack it, and fiddle with it. If we're just going to do Morio's quests, all we have to do is ooh, little lag there, little jittery. Mole rats. All we have to do complete Moira's quest is put her little machine thing on it. This way. I know there is war book. There it is. Big Book of Science. Okay. Yeah, the only things we have to worry about fighting here are mole rats and rad roaches. That's all that's here. Toolbox. No wonder glue. Alright, there should be a way up in this room. There it is. There it isn't. Crap. Screw you. Ugh. Pus. Ugh. Where's the way up? Notes around here. There it is. What at me? Screw you. Keep on walking, keep on walking. Hello, Red Road. I'ma kill you. There we go. I know this place fairly well because I spent so much time running between the front door into this place because I kept checking, okay, do I have enough to hack it now? How about now? For whatever reason, I always think you like 45, 25 to get the hack that I need. But it's never the case. This way. I need scrap metal. Nope. Screw you. Here we are. Goodbye. Alright, this door should be open. There we go. Alright, advice. Save before accessing this terminal. Because once we activate it and put the Moira's device on it, it will cause the robots to rise up and attack. Alright. So, install the processor widget and hack. Like so. Alright, so I'm going to go off screen to hack this thing because I'm not certain how long it's going to take to hack it. I'm going to have to reload as well because I'm going to make sure I get this thing done. So, I'll be back in a few minutes when I get it done. So, see you guys soon.